Welcome to sheWIND,
the show where I pick the movie,
and I tell you what happens.
Kinda. For today's movie, we're going to be watching Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. Now, you've actually seen this before.
Yep.
It was a while ago I made you watch it.
Yes, you made me watch it when we were still dating.
But this is a different version than we saw in the theaters. This is called the Extended Edition.
So it's longer?
It's a lot longer.
Oh, no.
It began with the forging of the Great Rings.
12 seconds later.
One ring to rule them all.
A few moments later.
The enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth was defeated.
Eventually.
It betrayed Isildur to his death.
2,000 years later. One eternity later.
So much has already happened.
Has it?
I didn't know they had pointy ears. Souron.
The One Ring, forged by the Dark Lord.
I thought his name was Sorrow,
Fires of Mount Doom, taken by Isildur from the hand of
which I thought was oxymoronic. I thought that was a good name, Sorrow.
Golem's cave. They're going to the harbor beyond the White Towers. Grey Haven. They're leaving Middle-earth.
It's like the Haunted Mansion ride. Oh, those were the 9 kings. I thought they were just random dudes. Just random dudes with no faces. If what? That's like a mud person. Don't worry, Liv Tyler will fix everything.
And you have my bow.
And
My axe!
You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Right. When are we going?
How you doing?
There's another disc.
So, we made it through Disc 1 of Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
After a break.
After a break, we took a little break to have lunch, and then you fell asleep a few times. And
Woke up.
And
The movie was still going.
the movie was still going, but you still feel like you know what the movie was about.
I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay, tell us what happened at the beginning.
At the beginning, they gave a lot of backstory.
So what was that backstory?
There were 9 kings, and then they all died.
Okay.
And there weren't 9 kings anymore.
Okay.
And there was a big battle.
A big battle. All right.
Because 2 sides were mad at each other.
Who were those sides?
The sides were, I would have to say, the elf side and the orc side
So the elves and the orcs were fighting
were fighting.
after the 9 kings died.
And they were fighting, and Sauron was the master.
Sauron.
Souron! Trace organic implant 6. If the woman interferes, she is expendable.
Okay.
And then they discovered this ring.
On the battlefield?
Yes.
Okay.
And they discovered the ring had powers. But then it fell into a lake.
Okay, wait, I'm lost. When they found the ring on the battlefield, it fell into a lake?
No, they kept it, and people got greedy, and they were fighting over it. And then one man kept trying to swim for it.
What was that man's name?
Henry.
Henry, okay.
And then he was trying to swim for it, but he drowned.
Okay.
And then it fell to the bottom of the lake. And then Golem found it.
Golem.
He found it.
Okay. So Golem found it.
Mm-hmm.
What were the powers of this ring? You said it had powers.
It could make you invisible if you put it on your finger.
Okay.
It was born in fire.
Born in fire.
It was born from fire. And it could be dyed in fire, but only at the same place.
It was born in fire. It could die in fire.
At the same place that it was born.
What was that place?
The battlefield.
Back at the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's all.
Okay, so who found the ring again?
Golem.
Golem. Golem found the ring. And is that where the movie starts? With Golem with the ring?
He was in a cave.
Okay.
And then somehow... Oh, I know. Somehow, Bilbo Baggins was on an adventure. Hiking.
Bilbo Baggins was hiking.
Through the cave.
And what is Bilbo Baggins?
He's a hobbit.
Okay, what's a hobbit?
Is a person with big hairy feet who's really short.
Okay.
I would say less than 5 feet tall. Maybe 4 feet, 4'5", 4'3". Who's to say?
Okay, but a short person with big feet.
Yes. He was hiking on an adventure, and he discovered this ring in the cave.
Okay.
So he put it in his jacket pocket, his vest pocket.
Vest pocket.
And then he went back to the Shire.
The Shire. What is the Shire?
That's where the village where all the hobbits live.
Okay, so he went back there. And is that when the movie starts?
Yes.
All right, so we're at the start of the movie. Bilbo Baggins, the hobbit from the Shire, has the ring in his jacket pocket.
Vest pocket.
Vest pocket, I'm sorry.
Is a blue vest.
Okay, blue vest. Perfect. So, then what happens?
The wizard shows up.
The wizard. What's the wizard's name?
Gandalf.
Gandalf. Perfect. All right, so Gandalf shows up at the Shire.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's Bilbo's birthday.
Okay.
And he wants to celebrate.
Perfect. He wants a party.
And then they have a little chat.
Uh-huh.
About some stuff.
What do they talk about?
You know, how you're doing. How are you doing? I really missed you. Or I really missed you. I don't really know how Gandalf knows Bilbo. I think because Bilbo's really old and Gandalf's really old, so it's like two old people, you know, when they get together and play bingo, they just know each other.
Do you think that maybe that adventure that Bilbo Baggins was on, where he found the ring, maybe Gandalf was there?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, just checking.
So then we have Bilbo's birthday.
Okay.
Oh, I think first you meet Frodo.
Okay, who's Frodo?
He's another hobbit. I think he is his nephew.
Bilbo's?
Yes.
Okay.
So you meet Frodo. He's on a wagon.
Frodo is on a wagon.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
You know, I think he just rides wagons often.
Okay.
So he's on a wagon and he comes into town and he's super happy to see Gandalf.
Oh, is he?
I think Gandalf is like, you know, like his idol.
Oh, so Frodo wants to be a wizard.
Yes.
Okay.
So then they have Bilbo's birthday party.
Okay.
And it's going really well. And then these two, they have a lot of fireworks. And then these two hobbits.
What were their names?
Tan.
Tan.
And Mick.
Tan and Mick.
Tan and Mick, they found these really long fireworks in the cart. And they shoot them up and then Gandalf gets really mad, so he makes them wash all the dishes from the party.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then Bilbo does a trick and disappears, puts the ring on, does a trick and disappears.
Oh, why do you do that?
Because he wanted to be the center of attention at his birthday party.
Were other people taking his attention?
Well, I think it was like a big party and everybody was talking and he wanted to like show everybody what he can do. Plus, he then also wanted to go out of town because he wanted to go to the Elf City.
Okay, what was the Elf City name?
Elven.
Elven the Elf City.
So he did the ring trick and he disappeared and he was back in his house and then he did this little dance. And then he started packing.
Okay.
And then Gandalf got real pissed.
Why?
Because he did that magic trick and he said he caused too much attention and everybody's going to know about the ring. And so then he took the ring from him.
Like he just took it from him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he gave it to Frodo.
Oh, why?
Because Frodo is much more responsible.
Than Bilbo.
Clearly.
Okay.
So then Frodo had to go on an adventure.
Why?
Because he had to take the ring back to Elven where he's going to be safe.
Okay, so Frodo decided to go on an adventure by himself.
No, Gandalf told him he had to.
Okay.
But Sam went with him.
Who's Sam?
His best friend Hobbit.
Okay, so Sam's his best friend Hobbit.
And Tan and Mick went with them too.
Tan and Mick went as well. Okay.
But I don't really think they're his friends.
No?
I just think they have to be a part of everything. They're like those people that tag along all the time.
Oh, okay.
So they went with him on the adventure, and then but then something happened. Oh, the ghost people showed up.
The ghost people? Who are the ghost people?
The ghost people are the people with no faces.
Okay.
Who are the ghosts of the kings.
Okay.
And at first you just think, well, who are these people? They're just ghosts, but then they are the souls of the kings. So then they are like attracted to everywhere the ring is.
Okay.
So then they shot Frodo.
They shot him?
Yes.
Okay.
With the sword.
Oh, jeez.
Stabbed him.
Okay. Shot makes... They stabbed him.
Oh.
What?
I forgot something.
What'd you forget?
There was a handsome man that was taking them on this adventure.
Okay. There's a handsome dude. What was his name?
Malachi.
Malachi.
Yeah.
Okay, so Malachi, the handsome man, helped them on their adventure.
Yeah.
Okay, and was he a hobbit?
No.
What was he?
An archer.
An archer. Malachi the archer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once he got shot, once Frodo got stabbed,
okay,
then Arwen shows up.
Arwen. And Arwen is
Liv Tyler.
Okay, so Liv Tyler. Arwen Liv Tyler shows up.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie.
Okay, perfect. And
so Liv Tyler shows up with her necklace, the one you got me.
Yeah, the one I got you when we were in high school.
Yeah, the necklace.
Yeah.
So she shows up with the necklace, and Malachi's in love with Liv Tyler.
Oh, okay.
And she's an elf.
Oh,
from the Elf City.
Okay. Elven.
So she shows up, and she's like, we have to help him, and she speaks this elven prayer.
Okay.
But it doesn't work.
Oh, no.
She has to get him to my dad. So then they argue, her and Malachi, over who's a faster horse rider.
Okay.
But she wins, and she rides him to Elven. And then...
Wait. Where's Gandalf during all this?
Oh, he got isolated.
Isolated? What happened?
Somehow, Souron found Gandalf. He found Gandalf, and he figured out that he gave the ring away.
Okay.
And that made him really angry at Gandalf.
Okay.
And he is stronger than Gandalf, but I thought Gandalf was going to be stronger because he's the good guy, and good guys always win.
Uh-huh.
So he got, like, the isolation, like the island of isolation, which was at, like, the top of this tower.
Okay.
So then they went to the Elven City, and Frodo was, like, asleep.
Uh-huh.
And then when he woke up, he was in this magical room that looked like a really nice hotel, like the Plaza.
Okay.
And everybody thought that he was in heaven.
Oh.
But it said, welcome to Elven.
Oh. Who was there?
Gandalf.
Well, how did Gandalf get away from Isolation Island?
Oh, he turned into an eagle.
He turned into an eagle. Okay.
And flied away.
Okay. Perfect.
So he woke up there.
Okay.
And then they discovered that somehow the ring wasn't safe there.
Okay.
Like they thought it was going to be. So they had a meeting, like the Knights of the Round Table. And the elves were there, and the dwarves, and the archers, like Malachi's people.
Okay.
And then they said, well, who's going to carry it to its next spot?
What's the next spot?
The top of the mountain.
The top of the mountain?
Yes.
Okay, what mountain?
No, it has to go back to the battlefield.
Oh, the battlefield.
So it can go back to the fire to be destroyed.
Okay.
And they said, well, who's going to do that? And everybody was arguing over who was going to do that. Nobody stepped up. Then Frodo was the only one that said he would do it.
Okay.
And then Malachi said, well, I'll take him. And then Gimli, the head dwarf, said, I'll take him. And then one of the elf people said he would go.
Who was that? Do you know?
We didn't learn his name.
Okay.
And that's where the first movie ended.
And that's where the first disc ended?
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you excited for the second part?
Nope.
Thanks for watching sheWIND.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you next time.